Starting group for the Spurs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot. And for Portland, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Sharp. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Here's Castle, defended by Sharp.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Now, here's Sharp. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And a miss there on the triple. For Portland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
The wide open look here for Fox. Jacks up a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. And here is Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Uses both hands to slam it down.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. There's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Short. That's good.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Fox throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Ayton.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Sharp on the wing. 6 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Sharp's got 8 points.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Barnes kicks to Fox. All alone. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 7 points in the game.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Here's Avdia. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Castle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Spurs have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Then it's Shaden Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Shot clock at 2, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Left side, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Grant. Fox against Grant. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's Kamare. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team, while they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Wembanyama outside. Here's Castle. 6 points for him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Here's Sharp. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Barnes. No good on the triple. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 5. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant. Lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
3-pointer, Fox. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside, Avdia. Sharp against Fox. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. A big-time effort for De'Aaron. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Devin Vassell, also Johnson out there, and it's Bassey in at the center. Spurs leading by 8. Poke loose. Johnson outside. There's a screen. Pass to Bassey. Clinging with the steal. The finish. Here's Walker. Henderson kicks to Thibault. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Vassell outside. Tipped away. And stolen by Thibault. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Down low. And it's Clingan with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Clingan is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him add another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach, but we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Pass to Thibault. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Here's Banton. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Anderson with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Spurs ball.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Spurs leading by 5. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Vassell outside. Fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Vassell's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. Pass to Thibault. Can't get it to fall.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Sohan. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sohan finds Vassell. Sohan with the screen. Takes a 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Vassell with it. He has 5. And he gets it to go. Vassell's got 7 points for the quarter. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Now, Vassell. He has 7. Pass to Champagny. Vassell outside. Here's Sohan. Out to the right wing. Here's Bassey. Drills the 3-pointer. Bassey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Walker. And it's Thibault in the corner. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thibault's got 6.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
There's the pick. Here's Vassell. Johnson outside. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams put. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Portland trailing here. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's covered by Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Fox from outside, and it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To take the lead, Avdia can't hit.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
No good from Grant. The Spurs shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside for Wembanyama. Fox against Avdia. Back to Wembanyama. From deep. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Barnes finds Fox. Wembanyama up top. The kick out to Barnes. Stolen by Grant. Ayton inside. Barnes on him. And Ayton throws it down.
That is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And here is Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Fox feeling it out a bit. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Grant sets a screen for Avdia. Lets it go with a 3. And no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Grant. Back to Wembanyama. Swiped it away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Wembanyama, a screen on Sharp. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it's the Spurs ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Fox. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
So it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.
not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here are the starters for Houston. Dylan Brooks is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 4 slot.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce. And a great, great finisher.
Here's Avdia. After the basket by Houston. The 3 ball. Offensive board. Outside for Grant. Pass to Avdia. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Thompson.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Avdia from outside. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson against Sharp. Pass to Grant. Driving inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Now here's Şengün. Green finds Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Sharp. 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Avdia. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Portland foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Eason. From deep 3-point land. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Pass to Eason. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Brooks. Şengün, the screen. Takes the 3. That's good. Brooks for 3.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Grant finds Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Avdia, screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Sharp. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Eason. Shoots over Grant. Portland grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Sharp against Thompson. Pass to Grant. Aiden with a screen. Grant, the pass to Aiden. Şengün with a steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
Down low. Here's Aiden. Good D by Şengün.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Avdia's the 3 with Grant at the 4. Then there's Sharp, then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the shooting guard.
Oh, man!
Oh!
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Great look, but off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Avdia on the wing. Green covering, and he gets the bucket. Avdia's got 7 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Shoots. Another miss by Green.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Avdia can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson passes to Şengün. Grant with a steal. Here's Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Outside, Green. On the run, Green. Trailblazers lead by 3. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he drives in to the left side wing. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. The pull-up. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. They double him with Ayton. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. And it's Brooks missing. Trailblazers lead by 5. And it's Ayton off the drive. Missed inside. For Houston, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he was fouled. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is giving...
Personal foul. Second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Brooks against Avdia. 4-3, and Brooks is good for 3. Brooks has got 8.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Grant, the pass to Avdia. Grant with a screen on Easton. To the right side. The 3 from Ayton. Hits the trifecta. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Şengün, the screen. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Outside for Brooks. Beyond the arc. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Şengün.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Ayton finds Sharp. Grant outside. To the left wing. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Nails it from 3. Şengün's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Two on the clock. And the layup by Sharp. Sharp's got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Deni Avdia, getting it done today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Jayshawn Tate, Jabari Smith out there with Green. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Adams in at the 5. Pass to Klingon. Smith against Simons. For 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one misses.
At the line for the Rockets, Jack Green.
And the second free throw is good. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 6-point lead. Outside Walker. Simons outside. Driving in. Outside Walker. Lets a floater go. Klingon's shot is off. Rockets trail by 6. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Smith's got his first 2 points.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
There's a screen. Pass to Klingen. Back to Simons. And he throws it down with one hand.
And as a rebounder, Klingen is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, so he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. And the call will be against Jabari Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Whitmore. Off the inbound pass. Oh, almost had a... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
Action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Whitmore. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Walker. Thibault on the wing. Covered by Smith. Walker passes to Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Rockets trail by 9. Knocked away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Klingen. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
This is how you execute in transition. Getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Pass to Adams. Outside Whitmore. Adams with a screen on Thibault. Here's Whitmore outside. He drops it from range. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. That one drops for him.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Adams a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. A minute 9 left in the third. Green with a screen on Simons. Clock at 6. Outside Tate. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Misses in close. Portland leading by 9. Simons finds Walker. Here's Klingen. Green covering. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Ben. And here's Simons. He's covered by Tate. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ooh, a good look from Tate. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Assist goes to Jeff Green.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Simons. He's covered closely, and he gets that one. Simons has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Up again. Tips it. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trail by 9. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Then there's Abdia, then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Kamare in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ayton inside, working on Thompson. On the wing, Green. Şengün, the screen, puts up a 3. Green running the floor.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Abdia against Eason. Abdia outside. Brooks against Grant. Back to Abdia. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Brooks against Sharpe. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Eason uses the glass on the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Thompson against Sharpe. Abdia from outside. Counted from distance. Abdia's got 5 points in the quarter.
Growing his passing game. Sharpe knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Thompson finds Green. Eason against Grant. Portland with a rebound. Here's Ayton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Who poked away? Oh, Brooks with the steal.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Sharpe. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Sharpe against Brooks. Out left to the wing. Şengün passes to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Houston with another miss. Trailblazers lead by 11. To the middle. Pass to Kamare. Grant outside. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Şengün in the post. He's covered by Grant. And Şengün gets it to go.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Abdia against Eason.
2 minutes in the game.
Abdia outside. Pass to Grant. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tries to break his ice. And the shot goes down.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Over to the left wing. The 3 from Ayton. To the wing on the left. Again, the miss by Portland. Rockets trail by 7. Thompson, that's good.
and just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Sharp, no good. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Cool, got that one up quick. Now just a 3-point Portland lead.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Eason against Avdia. Pass to Aiden. Money.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And the Rockets shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Thompson scanning the floor. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop, here's Easton. And the 3 off target.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Grant, the pass to Avdia. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Avdia. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. They set a pick. They get the rebound. Here's Kamare. Off target with the shot. So the Trail Blazers win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they
purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. They've got Tari Eason, Dylan Brooks out there with Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And the shot goes down.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thompson, left side. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. The offensive rebound, Eason. And he banks in the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be...
Get it! What a throwdown there, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
I tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Here's Eason. Softly drops in the floater. Eason's got his second basket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fox against Thompson. Pass to Kelishvili. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. This one for 3, and Victor Wembanyama gets the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. Here's Castle.
2 minutes.
Fox with it to the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Wembanyama passes to Fox. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Wembanyama down low. It's up against Thompson. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Green against Fox. Şengün with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. He was all alone on that one. Fox has got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Some nice passing there by Houston. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. He's got 7.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
Thompson against Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Pass to Eason. And here is Şengün. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Spurs lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Castle is out there with Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the four-man position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 13.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Green against Wembanyama, and Green slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Thompson outside. There it goes.
My goodness.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's covered by Eason. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Brooks from outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Fox against Thompson, and it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Spurs leading by 7. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And Wembanyama outside. 5 to shoot. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 21. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Dash to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. And just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for this. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. Cam Whitmore is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Green, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Smith in at the small forward. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
There's the screen. Pass to Bessie. Back to Vassell. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Rockets trail by 6. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Now Smith out to the wing. Houston moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. With some arc. Got a piece of it. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
They set the screen. Bassie, the pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Houston on the break. The Rockets with another miss. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Sohan. Johnson left side. Lets the three fly. Now here's Vassell. The three. A shot by Champagny, no good. And oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. That bucket in no time at all. Vassell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Adams right side. And Adams with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Vassell with it. Now defended by Adams. Bassey. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. Sohan with the screen. Here's the three. Vassell left side. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Vassell's got 8.
No, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Adams with the screen on Johnson. Outside, Green. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
There's the pick. Vassell wide open. Offline with his three.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
30 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bassey from the high post. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Whitmore, no good that time.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's San Antonio up by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Rockets trail by 6. They've got Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then it's Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. The Spurs shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Here's Fox. It's blocked, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Green. A rebound by the Spurs.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Here's Eason. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Castle. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson outside. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Outside for Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Driving to the basket. Tries again. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Fox feeling it out a bit. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Nice shot by Brooks.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Outside, Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 29 in the game.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Pass to Eason.
2 minutes remaining.
Şengün with the screen for Eason. Back to Brooks. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. They get the rebound. And here's Thompson. Brooks outside. Second chance shot. Tries it again. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Thompson.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. It's stolen by Green. Here we go, all alone.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Good eyes and anticipation allowed Green to initiate the steal right there. Saw the opening and then just snatched it away.
Inside and stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. It drops. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Brooks gets to Şengün. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good!
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far. 30 seconds left in the game. Now Fox. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Green in the post. Defended by Wembanyama. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Down 1, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shot. We'll see what they do here.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Man, Obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Wembanyama.
Count it!
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Kamare in a two-guard. And for San Antonio, we've got Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's Avdia. The Spurs making their last shot. And there it is for him.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Grant. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Pass to Wembanyama.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Drops in the 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the game. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Fox, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Sharp. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Pass to Castle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. From deep, Wembanyama. The shot won't fall. Avdia outside. And there's the drive. Good on the shot. Avdia's got 7 points in the game.
Nice find from the big man, Ayton. I like watching this man scan the floor.
There's a minute 54 left in the first. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And here's Barnes. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. Avdia with a steal. Sharp against Fox. From down low, Avdia outside. And that one drops. He's got 9.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Blazers trail by 6. Avdia attacking, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Castle. No points so far. The 3 from Barnes. And Ayton pulls it down. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Avdia, boom, he jams it straight down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Barnes to the left side wing. Fox, the pass to Mamukelashvili. There's the triple, deflected.
Yeah, the defensive instincts of Grant kicking in, especially when he sees the chance to block shots.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Mamukelashvili. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Mamukelashvili's got 9.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Sharp against Fox. To the inside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Spurs leading by. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Sharp, and it's Kamare in at the 2. Fox, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Barnes with it. Wembanyama finds Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Castle for 3. On target from range.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7 foot 4 inches. Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Fox. Spurs need to get one up here. Sinks the tray. Castle's got 6 in the quarter.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Here's Sharp. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
The 3 from Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Fires the 3. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Avdia passes to Sharp.
2 minutes.
Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kamare, no good. Spurs lead by 7. Fox left side. Got a piece of it. Sharp against Fox. Avdia from outside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The three from Barnes. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Avdia outside. Grant outside. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Grant's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Here's Mamukelashvili. They grab their own miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Castle. There's the three. And it's Fox missing. Blazers trail by 5.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
To the paint. Here's Avdia. Banked it in off the glass. Avdia's got 19 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. Fox left side. Tipped away. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front. Up. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Denny Avdia getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
We've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Sohan in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Johnson a screen on Thibault. Vassell against Thibault. Vassell can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Simons passes to Walker. On the wing, Simons. He's guarded by Vassell. The drive by Simons, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Vassell can't get it to go. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Johnson against Simons. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Bassi. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sohan. Here's Bassi. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Patton. Another three for Portland.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
From deep, Johnson. And Clingan pulls it down. Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's Ben. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 8. Right side Johnson. Pass to Bassie. Back to Johnson. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Walker passes to Simons. .46 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Ben. Simons against Vassell, and it's Simons missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 8. Sohan outside.
Trailblazers foul. Toronto Banter. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside. And Sohan gets it to go.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
It's stolen away. Pass to Champagny. Takes a 3. Can't get it to drop. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard position.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Avdia outside. On the wing, Grant. From deep. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes passes to Mamukelashvili. Barnes against Sharp. Wembanyama, screen on Sharp. Out to Fox. Clock at 6. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Sharp against Fox. Avdia passes to Sharp. Outside for Grant. Lets the three fly. No good. San Antonio trailing here. Fox outside. Pass to Castle. To take the lead. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The three. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Now here's Barnes. Fox outside. Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama screen. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. Avdia outside. Sharp a screen on Wembanyama. And here's Grant from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fox the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Shakes him. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Sharp. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Blazers making a change here. Simon's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
To the wing on the left, Kamari. From outside, off the mark. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Outside Wembanyama. Fox outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. To take the lead. He connects!
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
So it's Portland now. From behind the arc. Laces one from 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. And they recover it. Pass to Castle. Second chance shot. It's in! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And here's Simons. It's good!
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What's the best strategy for him?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Can't get the 3 to fall. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown
What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. A 3 ball. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Here's Eason. Green finds Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Makes it off the glass.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw this game. Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Grant kicks to Avdia. Grant with a screen on Eason. Here's Avdia. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Kamare, following the score by Houston. Nice move. Avdia, the pass to Ayton. And he drives in. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 4.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. But it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Amarant, and that one is stuffed right through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Şengün with the bucket.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And it's Avdia off the drive. Rockets leading by 9. They kick it out to Green. Brooks with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Brooks has got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
Pass to Eason. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Green. Brooks outside. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here he goes. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. On defense, the Rockets. Pass to Sharp. Outside, Avdia. Oh, good with the triple. Thompson right side. Just 3 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
On the floor for Portland, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Shaedon Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 2 guard. Come on. And they get it back. Brooks gets to Şengün. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Sharp. Sinks the triple. Sharp's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brooks for 3. The putback. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Trailblazers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Ayton a screen on Brooks. Grant for 3. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 8. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Buries it from 3-point range. Eason's got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ayton, the pass to Avdia. Puts it up from 12. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, great job to push it up the court with the pass, and they get a nice transition score.
Sharp, the pass to Avdia. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Sharp.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And stolen by Sharp. Avdia dishes to Ayton. Pass to Grant. Back to Ayton. Avdia, the pass to Ayton. And the 3 off target. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Eason. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Eason's got 7 now in this quarter.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And here is Green. Nothing on the board. They get it back. Out to Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Now Eason. Misses the three.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Kamare. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Şengün hits them both. Trailblazers trail by 9. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Thompson sets the pick for Green. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Green passes to Eason. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Eason's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
24 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it out to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Rockets leading by 6. Thompson outside. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 13.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And we've reached halftime in this one. Rockets lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Cam Whitmore. Green is out there with Smith. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Tate gets to Adams. Green against Walker. Adams with the screen on Walker. Another shot. Adams' shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 6. Thibault for 3. Simons from outside. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And stolen by Thibault. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Walker the pass to Simons. Klingon the screen for Simons. They get a hand on it. Houston leading by 6. And coach this guy, Matisse Thybulle. He really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. A shot's good from Simons.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Whitmore with it. Still yet to score. Thybulle with the ball. Now defended by Whitmore. Three-pointers, Simons. Here's Walker. Pass to Thybulle. Here's Klingon. Tate covering. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Klingon with it from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Whitmore. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whitmore's got his first 2 points.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And it's Simons missing. Houston leading by 4. Here's Smith driving in, and he gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Adams. It's tipped.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
The shot's good. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh. Here's Smith. Fires from deep. And Klingon pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now the Rockets with it. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Pass to Adams. Outside, Green. Smith kicks to Adams. Now here's Tate. Rocket 6. Adams sets the pick for Tate. Over Thybulle. Tate, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Walker. Great tee that time from Green. Rockets leading by 11. Smith on the wing. The 3. They get it back. There's the triple. Left side, Adams. And stolen by Simons. He can't hit that time. And so is Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at shooting guard. Tate finds Smith. Green with a screen for Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Traps in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 12.
At 6'10", Smith with incredible range, and that's why some have compared him to Rashard Lewis.
Here's Sharp. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And they're running. Jumps up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Green passes to Tate. Off target from three-point range.
Rockets foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Avdia can't hit. Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Şengün. And here is Green. Tires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Here's Kamare. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Thompson outside. In the corner, Şengün with it. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Kamare. Avdia against Eason. Second shot opportunity. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whisk. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
NBA rules, the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And Portland making a change here. Eyeballs checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Şengün. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. And stolen by Thibault. By himself. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Ipo, Şengün. Here's Thompson. And here's Green outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver it in moments.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Great energy
on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Green finds Eason.
I'll tell you what, Aiden is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Avdia gets the bucket.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Brooks outside. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Avdia against Eason. To tie it up. Avdia kicks to Thibault. Outside, Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Can't get the 3 to fall. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last.
got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward spot. And for the Rockets, they've got Tari Eason. Green out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Screen by Eason. Here's Green. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fox. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for 2. The play is currently under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Green against Fox. Green, the pass to Eason. Outside, Green from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Fox, that's good.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Brooks against Barnes. 3-pointer. That's good. Brooks for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the wing, right side. Here's Castle. Green covering. The 3 from Barnes. Eason pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Outside Wembanyama. Green against Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500 club.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Here's Wembanyama following the score by Houston. Brooks comes with a double team. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Green against Fox. Outside for Brooks. It's Şengün, high post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Misses from short range. Fox with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Count it.
And Fox excelling at scoring through contact that time. Always looking to take it all the way to the rack.
Pass to Thompson. Nice finish on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fox outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Got to respect the jumper of Fox now. The form is solid, and he's a lefty, which always makes a guy dangerous.
Thompson, no good. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. And it's Fox with the jam.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Thompson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Green, Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Barnes. Three-pointer, Brooks.
Barnes is a committed defender. I mean, love how he goes all out to challenge shots.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Castle for 3. Rebounded by Green. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Here's Green. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. Green, the pass to Eason. And Houston, another 3.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Fox with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Here's Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thompson left side. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Kept alive. Thompson passes to Eason. The three is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Outside for Green. Goes back up. Pass to Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thompson's got 8.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Barnes finds Fox. Here's Castle. Green covering. Castle misses. Houston with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Barnes against Brooks. Thompson with a screen. With the floater. Pass to Brooks. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Fox against Eason. Fox with speed. Here's Mamukelashvili. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Pass to Wembanyama. From downtown. He's off on that one. For Houston, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Outside, Green.
Spurs foul. Cancellation. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
San Antonio ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. Driving to the basket. From deep, Wembanyama. No good on the shot. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Houston. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Devin Vassell out there with Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Vassell outside. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Houston leading by 5. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
They set the screen. Here's Vassell. They get it back. Pass to Champagnie. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now here's Whitmore, guarded closely. On the take. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Here's Bassie. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now here's Whitmore, covered by Johnson. Launches a 3. And it's Whitmore missing. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Count it. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. There's a screen. Vassell. Three-pointer, no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on Johnson. Here's Whitmore outside. Hits a three-pointer. Whitmore's got 7.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
The response, Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3 too.
Now here's Whitmore, covered by Johnson. And here's Whitmore, 7 points in the game. This one for 3. Passy pulls it in. Vassell with it, guarded by Smith. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Bassey. Vassell outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Green with a screen on Johnson. Whitmore goes in. Can't hit from in close. Spurs trail by 6. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Vassell passes to Bassey. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Charles Bassey, 2 shots.
That one's no good. The Rockets lead by 5. Outside Tate. Adams with a screen on Johnson. Smith outside. They can't stop the run with that one. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Vassell. Floats one. Tate grabs the board. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Adams with a screen on Johnson. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Whitmore missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And he's really got some speed. Vassell saw the hole and took off.
Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Vassell passes to Sohan. Here's Bassey. Vassell right side. Over Whitmore. Vassell can't get it to go. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Houston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. The free throw is off for Smith.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Whitmore, covered by Johnson. Adams high post. 6 to shoot. Picked by Smith. He shoots. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 7.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston. Closed. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Green. And it's Brooks in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Thompson. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. From deep three-point land. The Spurs rebound. From deep. No good there.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Şengün, a screen on Barnes. And that one's good for Brooks. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama.
Wemby showing off the range. Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the triple. There's the drive. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor. Houston leading by 6. Here's Green. Green in the lane.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
Here's Fox. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Second team foul. Keep the line for Houston.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Brooks finds Eason. Outside for Green. Eason, a screen on Barnes. Here's the floater. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Fox. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's tipped. Şengün with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And Şengün gets it to go. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Knocks down the triple.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Dylan Brooks.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Thompson against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot to stop the run.
Yes, and a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And here's Green from the arc. Another three from Houston.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green against Fox. Lets it go from deep. It's Thompson, high post. 4-3. Rebounded by Fox.
Assist from De'Aaron Fox.
And so it's Houston winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home.